I want to tell you a little bit about my before and after. I moved from Boston, Massachusetts, where I grew up, went to college, played a lot of basketball, even though I was a 5'10" white guy. Don't judge. And I got into the entertainment industry. I was an agent at DDA Talent and Literary, and I sold movies. I represented that guy, Tank, from The Matrix. Remember him? Crazy man. He got cut from the next movie for behavioral issues, but that wasn't my fault. I got to meet Steven Spielberg. I got to do a whole lot of cool things, except that I found out it was a very unethical, uncool industry. And it was taking its toll on me, and I had 2 little babies at home, and I'd be out at 3 o'clock in the morning trying to close a deal, watching somebody else like blow lines of cocaine on the table or something like that. And I was like, this is just not my life. This is not what I want to be doing. And despite a lot of money, I walked away. And I went and coached basketball for a little bit, actually, just as a get me out of here. Then a friend of mine came and I started a small business consulting company because I always wanted to help business owners with what I had learned in business school and what I had experienced through the agency and other business relationships. And we helped thousands of businesses actually isolate the area that they needed to expand upon to expand their company. And then I got hired by one of my clients. They were like, hey, look, we need you to come and be the president of the company. We need you to come be on our board of directors, and we're going to give you some golden handcuffs to stick around. So because I had small kids at home and my wife was sick and tired of the entrepreneurial life I was living, I took that day job, and I was there for 10 years. And we grew that company from 24 employees and a couple $100 million a year to over 150 employees and $2.5 billion a year. And it was an amazing accomplishment, except for one thing. Those were my 3 strikes. Because after leaving the first job, after leaving the second job, after leaving the third job, I owned nothing. But I learned a lot. What I learned was how to build that team from 24 to 150 employees. It wasn't the growth that was astounding my business friends. It was the fact that we had nearly 100% retention. The last 2 years I was there, now you know, how many people know the corporate world and know how employees turn over? Okay? We only lost 2 people in the last 2 years. One of them got into the police academy, and one of them's wife got a job with Microsoft up in Seattle, so they had to go up there. But all of my colleagues said, I hate hiring. How many people have employees? How many people hate the idea of having to hire more employees? Okay, good. So what I did was I wrote the book on it, literally. And I wrote The Naked Interview, Hiring Without Regret. And I was really blessed to have it be an Amazon #1 bestseller. And it has sold tens of thousands of copies internationally. I then got invited to write for the Huffington Post. I've written for Entrepreneur and several other publications. And I quit my day job and built an online virtual training platform. And there's been no looking back ever since. And that's the Hiring Academy online virtual training. It's my niche. It's what I do. I know how to help business owners learn how to hire the right people the first time and every time. And you all have your niche in your areas, and that's why as you go through all of the Digital Altitude programs, you learn how to apply that to your clientele, how to expand your business. So I've been really blessed to bring on huge clients. Right now I'm working with McDonald's and Subway and a lot of these other big corporations you see. And then what's really great is the relationships. The relationships you will create this weekend will be lifelong relationships because there's a like-mindedness in what you're doing. And I've been really blessed to be able to share the stage with Marie Forleo, Richard Branson, Arianna Huffington, all sorts of great guys. And if you have any problems with me, just know that the Hulk and I are good friends, okay? Okay, good. So I'm now living the life of my dreams. Are you? Are you living the life of your dreams? Is this what you want to do? Are you getting excited about this? Are you scared about it? Yeah. You got to just carry through. You just got to persist. You just got to make something happen every single day towards achieving your dreams. Because now you can see in this picture, I'm a lot happier. Now I'm a best-selling author. I have my own online company. And I've left the workaday world. I've watched my kids now grow up to where they're actually 6'1" and 6'2" and teenagers ready to move out of the house. And I've gotten to spend that quality time with them that I never would have as a corporate executive. So today I want to talk to you about creating a business with intention. And that means getting out of the workaday world and quitting your day job. Is that okay? Okay, good. So the answer to that is very simple. It's qui, quid, quando, ubi, cur. Now, I don't want to confuse you with ancient languages and stuff because I'm not a Harvard graduate. I just lived in Boston when I dropped out of college to become a multimillionaire entrepreneur. Overnight, of course. How many people are an overnight success? All right, maybe it was practically overnight. Actually, it probably took about 20 years. Qui, quid, quando, ubi, cur. Who, what, when, where, why. This is what I want to talk to you about, the 5 W's. These are the questions that are vital for information gathering, police investigations. It's what you ask to find something out. None of them can be answered with yes or no. They all have to find information. And I believe that these are the key to success. I believe that these should be asked before any entrepreneurial venture you start. Who, what, when, where, and why. Now this may seem simple, except when you break it down in your business, who will pay you money? What do you sell? When is your time? Where do you start? The hint on that one is hard work. And the why is usually money. But you've got to ask yourself, is your estimation of effort wrong? Is it insufficient? Or do you have the right estimation of effort? Are you putting enough in? Now you actually have to give yourselves a hand because you're here now and you're working on your business and you're creating your own future. And that's the most important thing. You've taken that responsibility to say, I'm going to take my life in my hands, I'm going to follow the path of success, and I'm going to be a 7-figure earner, right? Have you done that? If you haven't, then you better realize that's why you're here, okay? That's what the Ascend program's all about. That's what Digital Altitude is all about, right? Look, you can take these questions. Who? Okay, Michael Force. What? He decided that he wanted to change the way that business was done. When? Well, about 15 years ago, he made that decision to help others. Where? That was in California. Why? Because he knew that he could have the freedom to grow his business, help others, watch his girls grow up, create a family, and create a future for all of you. Does that make sense? Yeah? And do you want that for yourself as well? Good, that's why you're here, that's what you're doing. Okay, good. All right, so we're going to do a quick exercise because you said you were willing to do some work. So what I want you to do is look at your business right now. Where is it? This moment. Okay? And this is going to be very revealing. What you want to do is you want to first ask, who? Who's in the business? Okay, so write down your first line. Who? Is it just you? Is it you and your spouse? Is it you and a buddy? Do you have a little circle of friends who are all creating this together? Who's in the business? And then write down also, who is your public? Who is your clientele? Who are your customers? Who cares that you have this activity going on? And then I want you to look at, okay, there's the first one. Who's there? Who's working? Who's buying? And then what is happening? Sales, delivery, satisfaction, expansion. What's currently happening in your business? Whether you're happy about it, whether it's active, whether it's slow, how do you feel about it right here, right now? Okay? Everybody done with that one? It's a little introspective. It's looking deep inside your current scene and really confronting it, right? What you can confront, what you look at, you can then conquer. If you're ignoring it, if you're ignoring bills, those bills just keep coming in the mail. If you're ignoring your business, that just doesn't keep expanding. But if you look at it for exactly what it is, then you can draw attention to it. You can expand it. You can know exactly what is happening. And then figure out when will it improve. And that's actually doing all these steps through the programs of Digital Altitude. You can see where you're going to turn the next step each and every time. So write that down. When is it going to improve? Is it today? Is it after that next launch? Is it after that next affiliate relationship? When is your business going to change? And write that down now and commit to that. Circle that. Put a star by that. Let your neighbor know when that is. Let your partners know when that is. And then most importantly, let your clients know when that is, right? Let them know, hey, this is what we're going to do with our business, and we want to make you a part of it. You're part of our business's family. We care about you. You see, it's all communication, letting them know. And then decide, where did this take place? Where can you be seen? Meaning, what affiliate relationship are you setting up? Where are you putting it online? Can people see you? Do you have a billboard in the middle of the, in the town where everyone is buying your product? Where does this take place? Where does this change take place? Maybe it's in the garage where you've got your home office set up, right? How many people have a home office? Nice. So look at where that's going to take place. And then why did this happen? Now remember, we're talking about right now, where your business is at right now. Why? How many people feel like they are an incredible success right now? Absolute, positive, incredible success. Good on you for that confidence. A couple others, right? Right here. Well done to them. Hey, let's give it up for them because they're a success now, right? Woo! Now, I'll bet, just the guys who raise their hands for that, how many of you think you can be more successful? Okay, good. And then of everybody, who thinks they can be more successful? Okay, good. So look right now and just write it down. Why aren't you as successful as you want to be right now? Write that down. A couple people are like, I didn't know we were going to have to work this morning. I thought you were just here to entertain. It's going to be a busy weekend. You've got some incredible speakers, incredible subjects being covered. You're going to be able to take home tools to instantly rocket your business. Everyone got that one? Why they're at where they're at now at whatever level of success or failure? And not necessarily failure either, right? Just you're in the beginnings. A lot of you are new to the program. A lot of you are new to the business. And so that's not necessarily a failure. I probably misworded that, right? It's just, okay, good, this is where I'm at, this is where I want to go. And so rocketing your business is what I want to talk to you about next, okay? The next phase is where you're going to be in 5 years, 2 years, 3 years, okay? Where are you going with your business? And what's awesome is you can answer these exact same questions. Who's there? Are you going to now have a whole bunch of virtual assistants? Are you going to have other partners in the office? Are you going to have a team? And then your customer base, who's going to be there as well? Are you going to have thousands of clients? Are you going to have tens of thousands of clients? Are you going to have 500,000 on your mailing list? Who is there? And then what's happening? Do you have multiple launches going on? Do you have affiliate relationships with, all sorts of different partners? Have you developed other product lines? What's happening down the road here? You got to envision that future. You got to put it there. You got to decide, okay, good, this is the level, right? You're going to be beyond the Ascend program, right? So where are you going to be at on your digital altitude hierarchy, right? Where are you moving to? And then once again, when will it improve? What is that timeline? Is this where you'll be at 5 years? Where are you going to live? You're going to be in Malibu on an oceanfront property? You're going to move to Hawaii because you really enjoyed it this weekend? You're going to be down in Australia? Where are you going to be? Really just put that there. Here's where I want to be 5 years from now. Now you can also word that as, I want to be anywhere I want to be, anywhere in the world. How many people would like that freedom? Okay, good. That's an enjoyable thing. Let me tell you, after quitting my day job, the scariest thing in the whole wide world was not having to go punch a clock. Not having to get up in the morning and show up at somebody else's expense, at somebody else's demands, at somebody else's wishes. It was having to get myself up. You know what I mean? How many people have been there? Okay, good. Now, conversely, you can create a lot of excitement with that as well, right? And that's what I did. I just decided, you know what? This is my business. This is what I'm doing. This is the excitement that I'm going to create. Because otherwise, if you look at something in a negative way, if you look at something, in the sense that it's work, it's struggle, it's hard, then what are you going to get from that? Work, struggle, hard, right? So if you every day approach it like you're coming to a conference, like you're going to network with new people, like you're getting on a call with your coach, like you're able to launch a new campaign, like you're going to go on Facebook Live and tell people about the success you have. If you decide to every single day imbue life, imbue energy, imbue excitement into your business, then that would make a difference, don't you think? Yeah? Okay. Because if you approach it like that, nice and quiet, then you're not going to have success. Okay? The loudest person in the room will be the most successful person in the room. Does that make sense? Yeah. Right? Oh, a couple people jumped right on that, right? Come on, stand up and say, stand up, get up. Say, I love my business. I'm going to be a 7-figure earner. I love DA. Okay, good. I am cause over my future. Good. Now look at somebody next to you and tell them, I am bound for success. I believe this. I'm going to make this happen. And I want to help you too. I love you. I will serve you. Let's kick some ass. All right, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Give yourselves a hand for creating your future. All right, sit down already. Come on. So listen, a little bit of this is work, right? Got a little quiet, a little bit like, oh, he's asking us to write stuff down. Oh, I don't want to decide whether I'm a failure or a success, right? And I got to grind through that. Every time I go through that, I'm like, oh, somebody's going to throw out that hook and pull me off stage, right? But those tools, I'm telling you, you'll go back now, I hope. How many people go back and look at that list? Good. Now, how many people will go back and rewrite that list because they kind of did it shorthand? Thank you for your honesty, okay?